Hello everyone and welcome to a new ATFX report. My name is Gonzalo Cañete and I'm here one more time in this occasion to give you an update that is affecting the market. A very important event that is coming and is related with one of the biggest companies in the history of Wall Street is Nvidia. It's about to present earning report for this quarter, and obviously I have done our home file, our home analysis, our home profile on this company to analyze not only the technical analysis with the price projections, but also the fundamental aspects of the company, the main numbers, the expectations in terms of results for this day, this important day, the earning presentation, and also the challenge and the projects they're running at the moment. A fresh update, all related with Nvidia, the things you need to know if you are looking into this company to invest. And obviously, before we start, as always, let me remind you that if you are not subscribed to our channel, you should. So click on the subscription button. Also, click on the bell to receive a notification anytime we update a new market report. And let's go to the topic. Here we go. Nvidia Q3 2026 earning preview. Let's check and analyze what is the expectations we got in this revenue for the Q2 is 46.7 billions of dollars. That is 56% up year to year compared with the previous year, and is 6% up compared with the last quarter. In terms of gross margin, 72.7%, record-breaking profitability in the last quarter. And in terms of revenue, 88% is coming from data centers, AI and cloud computing dominance revenue mix. We're going to analyze what is the main source of the incomes of the company and how the business is changing. And also how risky could be that, especially if we are considering that kind of paranoid vision that investors are taking right now in technological sector in the United States. The potential of AI disappointing in terms of return expectations, consider the massive investment is done in artificial intelligence at the moment. Now, growth of AI, 93% year-over-year surge in Blackwell GPU adoption. They are closing new deals with many companies, not only companies related with AI technology directly like OpenAI, but also with companies, automobile companies like, for example, Toyota. Even Tesla suggests they will use the new Nvidia GPU for self-driven systems. You will see that that's one of the main core of the business. In terms of, data centers, 87 to 88% of revenue comes from data centers. Networking surge, networking revenue grew 98% to 7.3 billion in the second quarter. And gaming resurgence. Gaming revenue hit record of 4.3 billions, up to 49%, driven by new RTX 50 series graphic cards. It's interesting because if we analyze also gaming contribution to the revenue is 8.7%, and emerging automobile partnerships show promises. So it means that almost 90% of the total revenue is coming from the AI applications, either through a core business like OpenAI, either through data centers or cloud services. That's the main core of the business of Nvidia at the moment. Blackwell platform, next generation GPUs experience sold out demand. Major cloud providers like Amazon, Microsoft, or Google, they have very good clients. One of the main risks on technological sector in the United States is that closed circuits, closed economy between these big tech companies dealing with each other, one with each other, and completely isolated from the rest of the US economy, which means maybe reflecting a kind of private ecosystem and not reflecting actually the structure of the United States or any other challenge of US economy. Automotive expansion, partnership with Toyota and others for self-driving technology through currently just 1.3% of the revenue. AI software ecosystem, CUDA, Omniverse, and develop tools maintain industry standards and status. They still leading as a biggest company in the world in terms of hardware. Navigating risk and market outlook, we got one of the main risks is geopolitical headwinds. US and China trade war, the tensions between these two massive economies, and the export restrictions limiting H20 chip sales to Chinese customers, with CEO Jansen Huang warning to the US risk losing the AI race. It's very interesting. He literally say we are going to lose the race of AI because China is running super fast. Intensify competition not only with external competitors. We got For example, in China, we got Huawei trying to develop also national produce new GPUs and microchips. We also have DeepSeek trying to develop alternative AI models, low-cost models, but still equivalent in terms of speed and performance. And valuation expectations, I prefer just to go through the technical analysis side. So as you can see, the main risk we have right now is the relation between United States and China. Any potential result between those negotiations going in the wrong way could affect the exportations of Nvidia products to China, which is a very important market for Nvidia, even if China change their position or start to develop national technology, which is taking us to the second point, intensify competition. China start to develop with Huawei new technology that at some point could compete with Nvidia. That could be also another threat for this company for the future. So far, the technical analysis, one thing I found really interesting is if you take a look on the left hand, you can find the Nasdaq. On that side, you can find Nvidia, and on this side, you can see Dow Jones. What I want to highlight here in these three charts is the pattern of Nvidia clearly is very similar to the pattern of Nasdaq, and Dow Jones 30 is showing to us a different pattern, still affected by the risk of the market in the last drops during the end of the last week, but also clearly showing us that is really following the same trend of the technological sector of the United States, which is listed in Nasdaq 100, comparing with the Dow Jones 30, which is listing not only tech, it's all listing industry, financial sectors, healthcare sectors too. Everything is listed in the United States, Dow Jones 30, and then therefore we can see how redistribution of portfolios are moving. In the case of Dow Jones industry, we can see there is less sensible for those drops we have seen in Nasdaq, and obviously caused mainly by Nvidia, considering the market capitalization of this massive company into the Nasdaq 100 index. Now, taking a closer look on the charts on Nvidia, we can see on the daily candles that I will say the main entry prices will be around $185, $180 per share, and the top resistance we're gonna face for the coming days is $210. Before the earning results, probably we won't see any breakout of those levels. We're gonna see the price probably is too late, right, to take any important or risky position in this case. So I will bet that the traders mainly on this company will move between those levels, $180, $185 per share to $210 per share, more or less. That's the range. And once the earning results come out, we could just decide if it's breaking up about $210, it's interesting to take long positions again for the next cycle, bull cycle. If it's dropping below $180, just keep away or pay attention for the next support. For example, $150 per share, or even below those levels, $120 per share, $180, $18, $25 per share, so on. That's the main supports for take new position. That's all. I hope you enjoyed the report. I hope you find it useful. And if that's the case, give me a thumb up and leave the comments on the bottom of the video. Take care. Bye.